Hey guys, it's Icy here, and I'm back with another Raw vlog. It's been a little bit since I've done this. Things have been going crazy around here. But I'm gonna start off with a question, then I'm driving to go pick up the Goblin Child from the babysitter. But this one's from Timo again. It's still hilarious hearing you butcher my name. First attempt was bad, second attempt was very good, and it was downhill from there. So I'm not even gonna try this time. But what I understand from this vlog, you were married, got divorced, and are now with B. Did I get that right? What didn't work out in your marriage? If it's too personal, feel free to ignore me. And Supernatural is great. I'm gonna start with the last part of that. Yeah, Supernatural is great. I enjoy that show far more than I have any right to. And I'm real sad because B and I have I think 4 episodes left? So I don't know. Leave suggestions, if you're going off on Supernatural withdrawal, and you've run out of Supernatural, what should you watch next? We need suggestions to fill that gaping void that's about to be in our life. But yeah, you got that right. I was married. In fact, I actually streamed my wedding ceremony. I do believe I've taken down that video. But yeah, I was married, and then we ended up getting divorced. And then B and I ended up getting together. But what didn't work out in my marriage? Prepare for a cautionary tale with Icy New Year. Now, it's not that, my ex-wife was psycho or anything. Well, she was a little psycho, but I'm also a little psycho, so, whatever. But, when we were dating, we had our issues, but we were working on them. Just very, very much working on them. It was, and that's kind of how every relationship is. It's always in progress. It's never just, okay, now things are good and we're fine forever. There's always going to be work to be done in a relationship. But, when we got married, that work just stopped. And I don't know, a lot of it I'm left, I hate saying this because it sounds like I'm shifting the blame off of myself, but relationships are a two-way street. I was doing everything I could to make things work, but eventually I got to the point where I realized that I was the only one putting forth the effort. It kind of felt like I was living with a roommate that I just didn't really like, as opposed to, a wife that I supposedly loved. And, eventually, I think we both wanted it to end. Just things weren't going well. We spent no time together. That's fine. I'm not one of these people that's if you don't spend X number of hours a week with your significant other, it doesn't count. No, I feel like every relationship's different, and I feel like time apart from your significant other is almost as important as time with your significant other. I don't like that there's relationships where two people are now together and everything is about each other forever. I feel like you just kind of lose yourself in those relationships, and it's something I would never want to be a part of. But the issue was we didn't want to spend time with each other. It got to the point we were making excuses not to spend time with each other, and just everything was a frustration, everything was a fight. Stupid shit became the biggest fights. And eventually, when I said the words, I kind of couldn't even believe it myself. It's I want a divorce. And I was kind of surprised that those words actually came out of my mouth. And her response was, okay, well, I'll go to my mom's. Do you want to talk about how we're dividing up our belongings now or later? So, the response wasn't, oh no, we should work on this. It was, oh, well, who gets what of our physical possessions and animals? So, I think we were both at the point where we just wanted it to be over. Yeah, it was... What I've learned from that is basically... if engagements should be long, I fully support long engagements because things change. Those words, I've, always been told, it doesn't change anything. You loved each other and now it's kind of bullshit. Things change when you get married. They really do. They don't have to change as drastically as they did for me, but certain dynamics change. It's I would never, ever consider marrying someone that I had not lived with, because living with someone is a completely different dynamic that you don't know if you can deal with. And I'd want to be engaged and live with essentially a marriage dynamic for quite a while before going with an actual marriage again. Shared finances, just, the full 9 yards to see if it's something that, that new dynamic that is going to come from it, because there is a slight dynamic shift, could actually, support. But yeah, there's that one. Thank you for the question. It was an interesting one. It was just basically, we had a lot of issues, and once we got married, work on those issues ceased. That's the short answer. But let's see, what else is going on in my life? B should be getting out of the hospital tomorrow, which I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see her. I miss her so much. But, I'm going to be driving. She got transferred to a different hospital that had a different, that had staff that could handle a specific thing that they couldn't do at the hospital she originally went into. This thing keeps